What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another video that's a talk, a rant, a rave, a discussion. I totally messed up that intro. About America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. Before I get started, if you guys can please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a piglet, and then also turn that bell notification on. That way I know you're notified every single time I upload one of these videos. The June vlog challenge starts today, so I'm getting double uploads today. And yeah, so please look for those. The June vlog challenge, for those of you that don't know, is I do 30 days in a row of making a vlog for the entire month of June. Halfway through the year, that's why I always do it. But anyway, if you guys could do that, I greatly appreciate it. So, we need to talk a little bit more about I guess this is part 2 of the Dak Prescott contract conundrum, because I'm hearing reports saying that they've talked, that McCarthy, I almost said McCartney, Coach Paul McCarthy and Dak have both talked. I've heard reports saying that they haven't talked in weeks. Nobody's talked to Dak's agent in weeks about this whole contract situ. And in all honesty, I think this is kind of just a ploy to keep the Dallas Cowboys name coming out of people's mouths. Jerry Jones is always known to be the type of guy that will have like a controversy going on all year long. Last year it was Ezekiel Elliott going to Mexico, going to Cabo, and then not returning until pretty much the 11th hour, whatever. Years before that, we had the whole Tony Romo, Dak Prescott thing during the preseason, and then eventually this season. Will they, won't they with Des Bryant? That's been a topic that's been going on pretty much since last year, actually. And then even before that, before we got Amari Cooper, there was talks about, the Cowboys will sign Des and he'll come back because we don't have a number 1 receiver. And just all that stuff. It was just interesting topics like that Jerry Jones kept the Dallas Cowboys name coming out of people's mouths all year long. This, I can see it happening. The contract is something that I think is going to get done here pretty quickly. It's got to happen before the season. Also, obviously I've heard reports that the season might be delayed. It might not have fans. It might not have this. It might not have that. But this is a scenario where the season starts on time. There are fans in the stadium. People are buying stuff at the concession stands, all that good stuff. It just goes off without a hitch. Yeah, I think it's going to get done. But the other scenario I wanted to talk about is if the Cowboys finally just tell Dak, you know what, bro, thanks for the memories. We appreciate you. However, we're going to have to trade you. We're going to have to release you. We're going to have to do something for you because, in all honesty, this isn't working out. Yes, he is amazing in the division. He has a winning record against every single team in the NFC East. However, playoff wise, he's pretty much Tony Romo light. Doesn't really do much in the playoffs. And speaking of Tony Romo light, our backup quarterback with Andy Dalton is also the definition of Tony Romo light. I believe he's been to the playoffs, but I think Andy Dalton is yet to win a playoff game because the Bengals haven't won it forever. Because that division is crazy. You got the Steelers, you got the freaking Ravens, you have the Cleveland Browns, and then you got the Bengals. But I mean, he has a little bit of playoff experience, but he doesn't have those wins under his belt like a Tony Romo or a Dak Prescott. But in all honesty, with the talent, with the offense and the defense that team has, if we plugged Andy Dalton in, I could see us winning probably 9 to 10 games with Andy Dalton, and that probably would be enough for the division title. This is just hypothetical. This is just like an asshole's opinion. Everybody's got one. But I feel like that we could win with Andy Dalton as the quarterback over Dak Prescott, but we have a better chance with Dak Prescott. But I think we put ourselves in a great backup situation. There are multiple reasons why I think we signed Andy Dalton. Reason number 1 is we needed a sufficient backup quarterback that's not Cooper Rush or Mike White or anything of that sort. We actually got Andy Dalton, which is a damn good backup quarterback compared to the two names that I just said. And also, we are playing that division this year. We are playing the Browns, the Steelers, the Ravens, and the Bengals. And Andy Dalton might have a little insight of, what to do. Like, in all honesty, like if we were playing a certain division, like let's say, I don't know, if we were playing, the Titans division this year, I wouldn't have been surprised if the Cowboys signed Mariota just as the backup to Dak Prescott. It would have been like, hey, what do they do here? What do the Titans do here? What do the Texans do here? What do y'all do? What do y'all do here? It just probably the opportune time. But anyway, I think we can get it done with Dak, obviously. And then if we need to, we can also probably get it done with Andy Dalton. So, guys, what is your opinion? What do you think the win total will be with Dak Prescott versus Andy Dalton? Do you think that this is just another ploy for Jerry Jones to keep the Cowboys' name just coming out of people's mouths? What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much once again for dropping by. And always remember, my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the mostest. Y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Say it with me, everybody. How about them Cowboys? Bye, guys!